how to do that. Just another multimeter here. I've got some sponge on one end of this here and sponge on the other end as well. And what you do is you give it a little bit of moisture. Here. Squidge it out a bit. There you go. And then, I don't know if you can see the multimeter. Yeah, you can see that. So what I'm going to do is just pop one end on one side of the pebble, one on the other side of the pebble. I'm going to see what voltage we get. Oh yeah, 0.3 of a volt it started off at there. So you can see that there's quite a lot of energy in this type of material. Yeah. But the good thing about this is, you can try this on any material, whether it's natural or unnatural, man-made materials as well. But I've found that pyrite and the types of materials here that are kind of metallic in finish, they seem to be the ones to go for. I personally feel, I don't know, I've only tried this one, but I've got a feeling that that's probably, but if you can, test those as well. Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to show you this little book here, which is really handy. This little book here. Now then, the book is called Pocket Nature Rocks and Minerals, and I found this really handy because it tells you what different structures there are in different types of crystals and rocks. So the great thing about pyrite is that it's saying, oh, there's pyrite, and it tells you that the crystal system is cubic. But strangely enough, it works very well with quartz and sand, because apparently sand is mixed with a lot of this same type of quartzy type material, silica. And so it puzzled me for a little bit. I was into why would that be stronger, and well, it's still puzzling me now. But to get a good understanding of how the structures have a lot to do with the energy output. Well, a good thing to look at as well, if you get a chance, is to have a look at. Hold on a minute. Try and find it. There's a video on YouTube called Sacred Geometry, and the account name is Shrunken Simon. Now, if you get a chance to have a look at that, it will really help in the understanding of how all of this works. And so all I can urge you to do is get onto YouTube and have a look at that, as well as the same time as doing as much research into this as you possibly can. The great thing about these batteries also is that you're able to put them in series to increase the voltage, and it works. And also you can put them in parallel to increase the current as well. And successful experiments that I've managed to accomplish, I used a few capacitors and brought the voltage up to sort of like 8 or 9 volts, something like that. Wires them into the capacitors, and it charged the capacitors up, and then you can discharge that into a motor, which is what I did, into a motor, and it spanned the motor off fine. So it just proves that it is all usable energy that's being produced. And I think that's all I can show you really for now. Is there anything else? Oh yeah, anodes and cathodes. Yeah. So yeah, with that one, with the pyrite, it was just, you can short straight onto the pyrite and that'll give you your anode. You can short straight onto the stainless steel of this particular one, and it will give you the cathode. It's slightly different for these ones up here because it's a different metal, but I think that's what the reason is why it is. And what you've got is kind of an alloy more than anything on these particular ones, but then brass works very well. But in both of these, it's just quartz crystal and sand and moisture, and that will give you fairly good voltage. Okay, great. Oh, nice chatting to you. Speak to you soon.